This is Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, aka Joe. Welcome to my car. Welcome to the live stream. We appreciate you being here. We love for you to take the time to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell so you'll know the next time that we drop content. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday is Motivation Monday. We focus on motivation. Tuesday is Tech Tuesday. Yes, we're going to talk about technology and a little bit of motivation and how we can use the two. Third, on Wednesday, is Work on You Wednesday. We're going to talk about fitness and we're going to talk about other things that make us better people. We drop fitness videos, we drop tech videos, we drop motivation videos, as well as YouTube shorts. But let's show some love to our silver and our gold members. And then, y'all, we can get this party started. Let's go. What is going on, my beautiful peoples? I know that it is late, and I apologize. But we are here now. I hope everybody's having a good day / had a good day, all that kind of good stuff. Today we're going to talk about something. And I hope that this will be a conversation that everyone will enjoy. I know it's late, so those that would normally catch us at 5:30 may not be able to be here, but hopefully they'll catch the replay. So just a small order of business, some necessary things, if you will. If this is your first time here, we'd love for you to hit that like button. If you really like the content, we'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. Join the family, become part of the movement. And if you really, really enjoy the content, by the end, we'd love for you to share us out so that more people can see what we are doing over here at JTM, J the Motivator. So this evening, we're going to talk about some tech stuff. Is technology the cure, or is it a side effect? And we're going to talk about that. But before we get started, let's speak to everybody that's in the chat. We got my dear friend, Cece. Cece's Texas Garden. What's going on, sis? How you doing? Thank you for being here for this late night live stream. We truly appreciate it. We got my buddy Design with Emma in the building. How are you doing, sis? Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Everybody speaking to everybody. I feel you on that, CC. I feel you on that. But as my big bro, Vision Preparedness would say, the reason that we are here right now is consistency. I'm doing the best that I can to be consistent. And I missed my 5:30 slot. I had some stuff going on that I couldn't rearrange. Work has been crazy, so on and so forth. So I had to come on today to fulfill my personal requirement. So that is why we're here. And like I said, I know everybody can't make it. And those that can't will hopefully catch it on the replay. My dear friend CC, we already know that you are subscribed and that you like sis. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. What's going on, fam? How you doing? What's good with you? So, today's Tech Tuesday. We're gonna talk about some tech stuff. You know how we do. But super light tech stuff, because I don't want to go too geeky, but at the same time, I wanted to have a good conversation. So, this is what I wanted to talk about. For those of you that may not know, Apple came out with a new update, iOS 17. And with iOS 17, you have the new bump feature now. And what happens is that feature is supposed to only allow information that is new or update existing information to be shared between iPhones. But it's not doing that. It's also allowing anything and anyone, new information, to be shared. So I want to talk about that. We're going to get to that in just a second. Hey, Yankee Sister Homestead, how you doing, sis? Thank you for coming through and for being here. I appreciate you. So, what does this mean? This was supposed to be a new Apple feature that would make things easier, facilitate communication, so on and so forth. Similar things have happened with Samsung. We are not about to get into the classic Android versus iOS debate because, in my mind, Apple will always win. But what can I say? I'm biased. My bro, Happy Mac, what's good with you, fam? How you doing? Thank you for coming in for this late night live stream. Appreciate you, bro. So, the reason why I wanted to have this conversation is because so often with technology, something that's good oftentimes exploited and turned into something negative. Why do I look so grainy? Wow. I look how bad do I look for y'all? Am I fuzzy? Am I grainy? Let me know. Let me know how it looks. If it looks decent, give me a 5 by 5. If not, let me know that I need to do something different. Happy Mac's been showing love to everybody and supporting. That is what's up. We appreciate you. Everybody speaking. Oh, robotic. Whoa. Mm, let me see if I can fix that. One second, y'all. Well, I switched to my phone as a hotspot because I'm now using my phone as a hotspot. I can't actually see what the stream looks like. So let me know if we are still robotic, if we're looking a little bit better, if we're sounding a little bit better. Um, just let me know in the comments and I'll keep an eye out for that because I want to make sure that this conversation comes through clearly. So, what I want to get at is this. When it comes to technology, so often things are put in place, things are created so that it actually makes it easier for people, for users to be able to do this, to do that, to make life simpler. But at the same time, there's always someone that's trying to exploit it and make it used for negative benefits or use it in a negative way, if that makes sense. Okay, it's better. All right. Okay, I feel good. Um, Kung Fu. Okay, okay. You're fine, right? Happy Matt. Lisa J. Good to see you, sis. All right, let me turn the camera off for a second. Y'all, let me know if that's a little bit better. I do want to have a high quality stream. I hate to mess people up. Lisa J, it's good to see you, sis. How are you doing? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. We got to get the studio set up. Once we can get the studio set up, I'm thinking I'll have a little bit better internet connection here at the house, and then we'll be in good shape. So that's what we're going to work on. Okay, CC said yes, better, excellent. That is what we're going to run with. So I wanted to have this conversation because so often when it comes to technology, someone creates, invents, um, tweaks something, if you will, and now what was a positive can be exploited by others and turned into a negative. So, Good Eats Homestead, how you doing, fam? Thank you for coming through. Much love to you too. So the question is technology the cure or is it side effects? Now, for the thumbnail, I used a medicine bottle and then had side effects under it. And I did it for a reason because so often when we take medicine, it's supposed to fix one thing, but then you listen to the side effects and it's like, you know what? I might as well just keep the problem that I got because the medicine has so many side effects. Narish, I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. I truly appreciate you being here. I believe this may be your first time. If not, please let me know. But thank you so much for coming through and for spending some time with us while we have this Tech Tuesday live stream. I am doing great. I hope you are doing well. And we thank you for being here. We got my bro Eastdead in the building. What is good, big bro? What is good? East Dad said it's a gift and a curse. Technology is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's the conversation that I wanted to have this evening. You said it so well, big bro. Now, I work in technology. I love technology. I'm not the nerdiest nerd, but I can get kind of nerdy sometimes. You know what I mean? All of that being said, there's certain things that I don't know how to not use technology for because it makes things so much more efficient when I use technology to do things. But at the same time, it also spoils us and gets us comfortable. We'll get prime example. Kids of previous generations, they knew how to do multiplication in their brain. But it seems like now that's difficult. Every kid grabs a calculator because you can punch the numbers in and it boop, gives you the answer. We're talking about technology. This is one of those things where it's a blessing and it's a curse. Happy Mac, my bro says some of these side effects are not worth it. I feel you, fam. I feel you. And that's what we were talking about this evening. I just want to get everybody's input. So, Narish, and for anybody else that's here, by all means, if you'll type M Squad, M as in the letter Mary, and then SQUAD, Nightbot will drop your link so that everyone can connect with everyone right now in the live stream and on the replay. Now, see, Eastad said, absolutely nothing wrong with being nerdy when necessary. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I refuse to ignore my nerdiness. I have come to embrace it and accept it. It is one of the qualities that I like most about myself. I'm a geek. I can't change that. I'm a geek. I am through and through. So I'm going to be a geek. But at the same time, there are certain things that having technology actually proves to be a crutch or a hindrance, and it can slow us down and actually kind of make us less effective, if that makes sense. Happy Max said, I love technology, but yes, and now we're stupid. I was trying to say it the politically correct way. I was trying to kind of beat around the bush, but Happy Mac just came out and said it. I love technology, but yes, now we're stupid. I agree, bro. I agree. I agree. Technology has definitely taken away some of our intelligence because if you don't use it, you lose it. That is just how it goes. Good East. You know I got to embrace it. Now I got the camera off because of the quality. But yeah, I am me who I am 24/7. I'm at that point where I'm becoming set in my ways, the things about me that I like and I can sleep at the end of the day doing are the things that I do. I can't please everybody. I spent 37 years trying to please everyone. At 38, 39, I'm at that point now where it's like, you know what? I is what I is, and that is all that I can be. You know what I mean? East Dad said Gen X is the last of the Mohicans. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. East Dad said, I did addition and subtraction on my fingers, not like Gen Z does. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, exactly. Exactly. We are all on the same page. Express baskets and treats. Good to see you, fam. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you coming to hang out with us this evening. Hope you are doing well. So yeah, that's the thing about technology. There's certain things that it's great at. I'll Y'all remember those days of MapQuest and printing out directions and writing them down, and you had someone in the front seat that was the passenger, that was your navigator, and their job was to let you know when you were coming up to the next road that you were supposed to turn, and which way you went when you got to the top of the ramp, and what interstate, those kind of things. But now, man, you got GPS, voice guided directions. You set that thing, you let it play through Apple CarPlay, or you put in your Bluetooth headphones, and it says in 2 miles, take exit 64. In 5 miles, takes exit 108, or whatever, technology. The number of satellites that are necessary to know our location and how close we are to the next exit on the interstate or the next road in the country to turn on is beyond me. But that is technology. It works and we all love it. But suppose something happens with technology. There's been a whole lot of stuff going on with AI, and their CEO left and now he's come back, and all of these kind of things are happening. All I can say is iRobot. iRobot. Yes, the movie iRobot. That is the part that scares me more than anything else. When those that are creating this sophisticated technology are saying that they are concerned that it might not need us, whoa, what? That's more than just a side effect. Each dad, big bro, you're right. Garmin was hot in the 2000s. Now look, just buy a phone and it has navigation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That would, yeah, you had to buy that Garmin. Man, you had people in Best Buy buying the Garmins, and then you had to connect it to the computer and go to the Garmin website and grab the latest maps. And you had to make sure that you checked before you went on a trip, because the Garmin might have not updated a road and send you in a cotton field or a cornfield. But man, with GPS, you just put it in your phone and it automatically grabs the latest updates. Technology. Ain't it great? CC said, yes, I love it. Paper road maps was a pain, and MapQuest. Yes, indeed, my friend. Yes, indeed. So technology has come a long way. It's come a long way. It can do a lot of things, and it does a lot of things for us. I'll give you another example. Pacemakers. Because of technology, there is a device that can be implanted into your body that can physically make sure that your heart beats. Is that not crazy? I mean, I'm not at a point where I need a pacemaker, but if I was in a situation where I needed that kind of assistance, oh my gracious, to know that it was possible for me to live longer, technology is amazing. Technology is amazing. Um, Goodies, yes, definitely pros and cons. There are definitely pros and cons. We got family from India. Thank you so much for being here and for being active in the chat. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you. CC, yes. Tech is so cool. There's certain things that technology does that nothing else can do. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. You got the Tony Stark and Iron Man and some of these things that are so futuristic. We're not there yet. Technology hasn't got to that level, at least that we know of. Now, there is no telling what's in some secret basement that the government or somebody's created that mainstream doesn't know about yet. But to our knowledge publicly, those kind of things we haven't got to yet. But there's certain things that we have now that is invaluable. For instance, another thing, my son is a paramedic. They have the ability to check heart rates. They have the ability to use the paddles and all of these things that are available so you don't have to wait to the ER. Things that can literally save your life. Good Eats said, right, with some extra T's. What is going on, y'all? We got celebrities in the building. We got my favorite YouTuber, Miss T with the T. How are you doing, my dear friend? I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And see, I ain't got my studio set up right. You know what I mean? We're dealing with some Wi-Fi issues and some things like that. So we're going avatar mode today. But very soon, I'm gonna have me a little setup. It's gonna be something, I'm trying to get on my Miss T, trying to get my little setup right. But thank you so much for being here, Miss T. I appreciate you. Everybody speaking to everybody and showing love. That is what's up. So yeah, I mean, there's certain things about technology that's just amazing, that's awe-inspiring. Like, wow, I can't believe that that is possible. But there's other things that, like, whoa, the thought of what it could be and what it could do is scary. So it's just something for us to think about. We just want to have this conversation about technology. Now, real quick, while it's on my mind, one thing that I do have to mention is that Hype Again is coming December the 9th. So, those that may not know what Hype Again is, it's an opportunity for all of us to come together as a YouTube community to support one another, to meet new people, to gain family members, to make solid connections, and to help everyone to grow on this platform. So, it's December the 9th. It starts at 12 p.m. Now, we're going to have a community post coming soon. But if you'd like to participate in Hype Again, by all means, go to the website, theweightliftinggeek.com, and you'll see the link. Miss Emma asked, are there any openings? Miss Emma, there actually is one opening left. And I'm using my phone. So hold on one second. Hopefully it won't mess up the live stream. So we've got an opening from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if anybody wants to take that time slot, and then we've got another one from 3 to 4 that I currently have, but I'm more than willing to give up to someone else. So by all means, go to theweightliftinggeek.com. You'll see the link for Hype Again, and you'll be able to register. We want to get that situated and scheduled. Everything's coming up December the 9th. 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. is going to be awesome. Be on the lookout for a community post. It's going to be a great way to network, meet new people, have some fun, hang out. It's going to be awesome. East Dad said, Miss T with a T, who that is? Oh, man. Miss T said, East Dad, I see you. Oh, man. Uh, Let's see, is the next Hype Again in March? Yes. So we're having the one December the 9th, and then 3 months from that will be March. So the next one will be in March. So in basically a week and a half, we've got one, and then we're going to have another one in March. We're trying to build a buzz and keep this buzz going so that we can get March scheduled earlier and some things like that. But yes, it will be in March. That is an excellent question, Miss T with the T. Thank you for answering or asking that question. We appreciate it. So it was on my mind. I had to go ahead and mention that because we're trying to get that straight. But yeah, when it comes to technology, it's good and it's bad. There's certain things about technology that just work great, and there's other things that's like the thought of it is scary. Um, One of the things that scares me is this whole Tesla autopilot deal. Do you know that in New York, they're actually trying to get more automated taxis where there isn't someone driving, and instead it's a Tesla that is like robotic and it's doing its own thing, that kind of deal? That scares me. I just, the idea of it sounds nice. The ability, like, so let me give you an example. If I'm running late for work and I know that I was supposed to have connected remotely to the job and done something on some server somewhere to do something or configured some switch to do this or whatever the case may be, the idea of having a chauffeur getting in the car, saying where I want to go, and then being able to just work while it drives me, that sounds awesome. But it's the thought process that scares me. Because how is that car going to make certain decisions that only a human can make? In a split second, we don't have time for you to be calculating. I need you to stop so that we don't hit this or that. So, the idea of it sounds nice, but it scares me. He's dad, he's dad said, I'm gonna ride a bicycle. I don't blame you, big bro. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing. Miss T said she got her honey and lemon. That is what's up. I hope you are feeling better, my friend. I know that earlier today you were having some issues and allergies and that kind of deal. I truly hope you're feeling better. I know it's late, but hopefully all the things that you've taken will help you to feel better. But yeah, there's certain things about technology, certain things like, whoa, it's just not possible. Now, by the same token, we all out here trying to grow and do things. Imagine if technology worked better so that on platforms like this, everyone had 500 in the chat, 600 in the chat, 1,000 in the chat. When you put out a video, it got instant publicity. That's what's supposed to happen on this platform, but it doesn't always work that way. So there's some parts about technology that I wish worked the way that they were supposed to and did more and these kind of things. But there's some stuff about technology is like, hold on, I hope that never happens. Like the whole situation of nobody driving cars anymore. Like, no, I hope that never happens. That scares me. I'm just scared. But yeah, but there's certain things about technology and like YouTube I'd love to see happen. Good Eat said, right, I'm not ready for self-driving cars yet. Still worried about glitches. That part. We riding down the road and now it hasn't picked up that the speed limit changes from 75 to 35. We coming through the city balling 70 mile an hour in a 35 mile an hour zone. And now we hit something. And I don't see it because I'm on my laptop in the back trying to do some extra work for work on my way to work. Do 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 do. And then I'm do 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 dead. Whoa. No. I'm scared. Hashtag pineapples. I can't do it. I'm scared. No, I'm scared. I don't want it. I'm scared. Yeah, I agree with you, goodies. I agree with you. There's just certain things about time. I got to see more proof. I got to see more proof. Uh, Yes, Eastad, you're right. The platform does have glitches of its own. Things do not work the way that they're supposed to. But guess what? I don't have my own platform, so I have no choice but to use this platform. Do I wish that things were better? Yes, because it's jacked up. It's jacked up. But it is what it is, and I ain't gonna say too much before I get canceled. Well, we all have to get ready for the Jetsons era next. Yes, yes, CC, you are correct. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ironically enough, I would feel more comfortable about the self-driving thing if it was in the air. I, and I know it sounds crazy, but there's more space in the air. We can avoid things a little bit better. Now, granted, if there is a collision, now you fall after you have a collision. So there is a downside. But I just feel like on the road, with a small road, everybody can only go within 20 feet and 10 feet here and 10 feet here. Autonomous driving scares me. But at least if we in the air, maybe you can duck, dive, dodge, dip, turn, flip, something. Anyway, that's just my own 2 cents. Y'all let me know what you think. Let's see. Happy Max says 75 and no driver. No, I'm giving them 25-mile-per-hour limit. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I feel you. Goody said hashtag scared. I don't blame you, fam. I don't blame you. About notifications and all made, they be choosing who they want to shine. Yes, you are correct, East Dad. You are correct. When you were in the circle, you are in the circle, and the world is your oyster. But when you are not in the circle, you have no oyster. It's just how it goes. It's crazy. I know, good eats. You know what I mean? I wake up, your account has been removed. Like, whoa. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Can't do it. Can't do it. Let's see. Happy Max said, it'll get better. Has no choice but to get better. Very true. Very true. Happy Max said, just have to have faith. Look how much better Red Dead Redemption is compared to Red. Well, you make a point, sir. You make a point. So it will get better. We keep doing what we do. We do what we do regardless because you know what I mean. All we can do is be ourselves. See, Eastad coming through with the philosophical knowledge. Everyone has an oyster, and it's just that all of them don't have a pearl inside. Very well said, sir. Very well said. Very well said. It's technology. You know what I mean? Without technology, we wouldn't be having this conversation that we're having right now. I'm in North Carolina. East Dad is further up the country. For some reason, I'm thinking East Dad is up near Philly, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, East Dad, I apologize. Um, but then you got Good Eats in their area. Everybody's in different places. CC's in Texas, but it's because of the internet that we have this ability to communicate the way that we do. You know, it's all ones and zeros, but the ones and zeros are working. I mean, there's the if we knew the amount of routers and switches that our stream goes through just to reach other people in other countries, it'd blow our minds. Now, I've done some research and some testing on stuff just to see. Some of it is kind of easy to find out. It's amazing the number of hops and bounces in order for stuff like that to happen. But it works. It works. Happy Mac said, I'm in central upstate New York. That's my point. Happy Mac is freezing in New York. I'm freezing in North Carolina. But by means of the internet, we are connected right now. Frosty, what's going on, fam? Thank you for being here. I, I knew that it was, I couldn't remember New Jersey, Philly. I didn't think it was New York. But yeah, yes, good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Good Eat said they're in Texas over there with CC. But this is what technology does. This is the benefit of technology, the ability for us to communicate, collaborate, and as Jay Big Bro would say from African Dreaming, pontificate about things. The internet does some amazing things. Technology is awesome. There are certain things that technology does that we couldn't live without. We just couldn't live without. Imagine the old telephones where you had to call a switchboard and someone had to physically move a plug from one port to another port just so you could make a phone call. Can you imagine how crazy that would be in this day and age with the huge population that we have? Man, you'd have to plan to make a phone call 3 months in advance and hope that when your time came, there was someone that was actually free to be able to move your plug from one jack to another jack so you could make a phone call. But now you got cell phones. We forget that the cell phone actually communicates with a tower. All we know is we punch a button and then someone answers on the other end. That's technology. It works. It works. Beechwood 457. I got you, bro. I got you. But yeah, I mean, we forget. Like, I'll give you another example. There was a time when you knew everybody's phone number in your phone because you had it memorized. But now with these new cell phones, I literally have thousands of contacts in my phone. Some are work, some are personal, some are multiple numbers for certain people, whatever the case may be, yada, yada, yada. But that's just how technology works. I don't have to know numbers anymore. I knew it when I programmed it. But other than that, all I know is the name shows up on my phone or when I search for them in my contacts and then hit send. That's just how it goes. Technology has made it so much easier. But the downside is what really happens when you're trying to call somebody and you don't know their number. All you know is that their name is in your phone, but now their name isn't in your phone. You see what I'm saying? Let's see. Happy Max said, I was grateful when we didn't have a party line anymore. Yes, Happy Mac. Exactly. Exactly. Everybody has their own line now. There's no more party lines where you got to wait for this person to finish before you can make your phone call because there's only a circuit that can handle certain. That stuff don't exist anymore. You know what I mean? It's better. It's easier now. It's because of the power of technology. We've had this conversation before, and I can guarantee you that this will not be the last time that we have this conversation. Everything has a side effect. Now, I have not had a chance to use the new iOS bump feature. I can't remember the actual name that they call it, where you can take one iPhone and put it next to another one and it'll automatically send info. I know Android has something similar. I know Android had it first. We're not gonna have this whole Android iOS conversation. But that was the whole basis for this live stream, is that now, because of a positive feature that allows for communication, individuals that are nefarious, that's my big word for the day, individuals with ulterior motives can now bump and automatically get personal information from other people. Hey, man, I appreciate you, big bro. Thank you for coming through. The pleasure was all ours. Thank you for adding to the discussion. We appreciate you. Y'all make sure you check out East Dad. East Dad is another one of those solid dudes, straight up, just great guy. And I promise you, you'll enjoy the gaming live streams and the things that he does on his channel. Definitely check him out and show him some love. He on his lunch break, but still came to hang out with us. NFC. NFC. Hold on. Cece said, nefarious. Oh, Trina, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming through, sis. Hope you are doing well. I appreciate you. You are never late. You are always on time. Anytime that you can come and hang out with us, even if it's just for 30 seconds, we greatly appreciate it. Thank you for being here and for taking the time to speak. We appreciate you. I'm at work right now on my lunch break. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hope you are having a great lunch and hope that you enjoy hanging out with us for a little bit while you're on your lunch break. Everybody speaking to everybody, showing some love. But yeah, that's the thing about technology. It's good and it's bad. There's no way to escape the bad and still have the good. It's just how it works. So I wanted to have this conversation just as a reminder. Those of you that do have iPhones and you have young children, there is a way to turn off that feature. I encourage you to Google it. It'll show you the way you can turn that feature off because what a shame it would be for your young child to be somewhere and intentionally or unintentionally share information with someone that later tries to cause your child or your family harm. Right now, there's a whole big buzz about it and how to change it and turn it off and that kind of deal. But the same thing happens in the medical field. They come out with a new medical advance that's supposed to make this surgery better to do this and do that. But then the first couple people that the robot performs the surgery on, now there's a medical malpractice lawsuit because the robot went 1/4 of an inch deeper than what it was supposed to. It wasn't programmed correctly. It didn't get the latest updates. All of these kind of things happen. It's just how technology works. It's always going to be a negative. Happy Matt, I feel you, bro. I feel you. And that's the thing. There's always going to be a negative. There was a deal where you remember where the phones were exploding because of the way they were designed, and the batteries weren't doing something right, and people had the phone to their ear and it exploded in their hand. And there's so many things when it comes to technology that go wrong. They go wrong. We just pray that we're not on the receiving end of those negative things when they happen. So it requires us to be alert, to be vigilant, if you will, because we live in a scary world, y'all. Like it's scary because of what it can be, it's scary because of what it is, and it's scary because of the people that are out to cause us harm. It is what it is. There's no way around it. I spend so much time at work trying to protect the network from those that have ulterior motives, that want to hold the servers for the county hostage, to be able to ransom and make the county pay money. There's counties that this has happened. We're talking about local government entities where someone has snuck in some type of something and then literally held that county hostage until they paid him a certain amount of money to remove the malware or virus or whatever it is that they put on the network. It's technology. It's amazing what technology can do. It's amazing what some people can do with technology. And it's a shame that what people do sometimes that's so amazing would be awesome if it was done for good. It's just the world that we live in. So, YouTube, technology, is it the curse or is it a side effect? Sometimes it's a side effect, sometimes it's secure. Sometimes it's secure. Sometimes it literally solves our problems. And then sometimes it literally creates or amplifies our problems. Yes, I'm with you, Happy Mac. I'm with you. On a daily basis, I try my best to protect the network at my job from hackers. I try to protect those at home and my computers and all that because hackers are a real thing. They do exist. There are people that literally spend day and night trying to find ways to technologically take advantage of others. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's the world that we live in. So I can't answer the question. I can't say whether it's secure or whether it's a side effect. I will say that there are side effects of technology, but I think by and large it is a cure. We just have to be careful how we use technology. That's my own personal opinion. That's my 2 cents. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You may have a different viewpoint, and that's okay. There is nothing wrong with that because we are each entitled to our own viewpoint. I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for listening to my random babblings. Thank you for your input and your comments in the live stream. It is almost 10:30 and I've got to get up and go to work tomorrow. But I promised myself that I was going to be consistent. Last week we were on family vacation and I couldn't. It wasn't possible because I had to focus on family. I needed to recharge my batteries and that kind of deal. But we back to the grind now. So we're trying to be consistent. We're trying to be proactive, and we're gonna make this thing work because we are here. So I just appreciate you being here. And remember, when it gets difficult, the recipe is simple: stay strong, stay positive, stay active. M squad. That would be the motivation squad. Now, tomorrow for the live stream, we're going to talk about how being nice isn't all that easy. So we look forward to seeing you and we appreciate you. And we'll definitely see you tomorrow. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Happy Mac. I appreciate you. Hope everybody has a good evening, and we will see you on the next one. Take care, y'all.